Hey guys, Kevin here to bring you a brand new video where today we're going to be doing day 6 of Horror October 2022. And the film that we're going to be talking about today is a film that's actually from 2022 that came out this year called Umma. Now, with this film specifically, I did have a little bit of a slip up as far as being able to watch a horror movie every day. It's happened before. It's bound to happen. But yeah, unfortunately, I was not able to watch the entirety of this movie last night. But to be fair, I did watch the majority of it last night. I watched about 48 minutes of it last night before I was just not able to stay awake. So, if you had to say what day I watched this movie on, you could say I watched it last night. So, technically, I watched it last night. I don't know. But either way, I finished it today. So it's all good. So, I kind of like was hoping this movie would be at least somewhat decent. Sam Raimi was attached to producing this movie. And I thought that could at least like make it like decent like horror, but it really didn't like do a whole lot for it. I feel like in the way of like making it like entertaining with its horror. Some of the horror was like okay. Um, but like I just felt like, overall it was just like a very dull movie that didn't have a lot going for it to make it like interesting, and the stuff that they do to try to like make it like scary just feels like either cliche or like ill-fitting or just like boring or just like unamusing. Many different things that I could say as far as like saying like what makes it like not good. So with this whole story of Uma, it's basically about like this mother who has like a daughter, and her mother, the mother of the daughter, her mother, dies in her like home country, and then like her remains arrive to her house, and weird things start happening, and she has to like confront like her past that she was dealing with her mother. Um, and I just feel like there's not a whole lot there in terms of like an interesting story really, just because it's like the whole like classic like, oh, my mom abused me. Now, let's hope I don't do the same thing to you. Or, I don't want to become, what she was to me, or whatever. So, they're working that angle because, this mother has a daughter now, and she's like trying to go to college, and, the mother wants to like, is trying to be like supportive, as opposed to like her mother wasn't. So it's just like this like whole thing, and yeah, I feel like they didn't like flesh it out with enough detail and to really make it interesting, or I don't know. Maybe it was just like the way the movie was presented overall, or like the production, the writing, like or the direction. Like I'm not big on like knowing what really makes a movie like that not good, but like it just I just couldn't get into it that much really. And it doesn't help that I was also like pretty tired when I was watching it, but I think I can still tell like whether or not the movie was good, but I might have like had an easier time staying awake if the movie was actually like, somewhat like interesting. But yeah, it really wasn't. And yeah, there's a lot of like I won't say specifically what they are, but there's like some really like dumb plot elements here that just like don't like fit in at all. They don't make sense. I just like don't get like what's the point of that? Like why is that a thing in the movie? Like I don't know. So yeah, really not a good movie. Disappointing. I mean, it was mildly entertaining. I mean, I'm saying all these bad things about it, but like there was like some parts of it that were like, mildly entertaining. I say mildly though. like definitely mildly. So yeah, I'm gonna give this movie a 4 out of 10. So yeah, that's that. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.